No one POB. Are you fired? Jungkook shouted angrily, slammed his hand on the desk before sitting down in frustration. The assistants ran out of the office in tears, clutching their tightly. No one can do their job right around here, he yelled again, his voice closing across the large office space. The workers frozen, their wild eyes filled with fear. Get back to work, or I'll fire of you, he mumbled, causing everyone to scram back to their desk, typing forcefully or pretending to look busy. Maybe if you calm down a little, people wouldn't feel like they are working on around you, Min Minho said casually as he laughed against the door frame, arms around his tone was light, but look. Jungkook rolled his eyes, exclaimed sharply, I don't need a lecture right now, Minho. Minho was Jungkook's stepbrother. His mom had married Jungkook's dad a year ago, and while they were related by blood, they treated each other like real brothers. Minho was also the only person who could ever calm Jungkook down when his temper fired. Jungkook leaned back in his chair, rubbing his temper. I just can't deal with incomplete. Nowhere on earth am I going to find an assistant who can actually do their job. His voice was equator now, but frustration still. Minho stepped closer, a small smirk on his face. I might have a solution. Jungkook raised an eyebrow. Oh, and what's that? I have a friend, Minho said with a grin. He is rebel, hardworking, and he's looking for a job right now. I think he'd be perfect for this. Jungkook eyed him. Are you sure? I don't have the patience for any more mistake. Minho nods confidently. Trust me, he is great. Just give him a chance. Jungkook sighed. Finally, give in. Fine, tell him to come here tomorrow at 7 a.m. sharp, and I will better bring his document. Minho grinned happily. The Jungkook was open to the idea. Will do. With that, he turned and left the office. Tahang Perry Hyung, I really need to find a job. I wishes as I sat on the couch in Felix's apartment. I don't want to be a burden to come between you and Minho Hyung. It's a time together. Felix looking up from his book, stating, you are not a burden, Thay. You can stay here as long as you need until your house is fixed. Stop worrying about it. But I started only to be interrupted by the sound of the doorbell ring. I'll get it, I said quickly, hopping up and opened the door. Oh, hi, Minho Hyung, I greeted, surprised to see him. Hey Dehong, he said with a smile before stepping inside. Where Felix? He is in the living room, I replied, closing the door behind him. The moment Felix saw Minho, his face lit up. Baby, he shouted, running over and throwing his arms around him. Minho, laughing, hugging him tightly. I miss you too, Felix. After a quick kiss, Minho pulled back, his expression turning more serious. I have some good news, Ripley. It's a great news. Flixie raised an eyebrow. Oh, what is it? Minho glanced over at me, smiling. Minho, Tehong, I find a job for you. My eyes widened in shock. Wait, really? Where? When I do, I start blood out of my feet. Minho chuckled. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. you will be working as an assistant at my company. Assistant? For whom? I asked, my excitement growing. For my brother, Cook, Minho replied. He is a bit tense, but he is a good guy. Keep down. I'll take you to work with me tomorrow morning, so get your document ready tonight. Thank you, Hyun. I won't let you down. Minna smiled warmly. I know you won't. With that, I rushed off the guest room, my heart racing with excitement. I couldn't believe my luck finally a chance to prove myself and start fresh. Next morning, I wake up at 6 a.m. My heart already racing with nervousness. Today was the day, and I decided to make a good first impression. I thought my clothes finally deciding on a white button-up set with a short floral pattern pairs the black jeans to top of it. I grabbed my bag and took into my shoes. After all, looking good never hurt anyone. Heading downstairs, I cause the scan of sometimes thin sweet flakes was in the kitchen flipping pancake, my favorite. I couldn't help but smile as I walked over to him. Thank good morning, please greeted cheerfully. His eyes glanced at me barely before turning to refresh. Morning, I replied, my voice soft. Are you ready for today? He asked his tone filled with concern. Kind, I guess I am little nervous. I admitted, turning ahead at my hairs. Don't be, please assume me, placing a comforting hand on my shoulders. You all do great. Just be yourself, okay? I know, feeling slightly calmer. He handed me a plate of pancake and we sat at the table. The first bite was heavenly, and I never and how good they were. Delicious as always, I said with a grin. Of course, they are fleeting taste and thinking. A few minutes later, Minu joined us, grabbing a plate of pancake for himself. We chit-chat casually. Once breakfast was over, Minu stood up, glancing at his watch. All right, are you ready to go? It's already 6:44 and we need at least 15 minutes to get there. Yeah, let's go, I said, grabbing my things and hailing out of door. Flicks were from the doorway. Good luck. You will got this. I were back before hopping into the car. Window start the engine and we drove off. Time escaped at the company. The building was massive and with glass wall that sparkled under the morning sun. As we walked inside, people greeted me no left and right. It was clear he was not just any employee here. He had some kind of authority. We made our way to the elevator and I stayed close to Minho, feeling flat out of place. Once we reached the top floor, Minho turned to me. Wait here, someone will call your name soon. Behind Baby, as I sat in the waiting area, I couldn't shake off the nervousness twisting in my stomach. The pretense office was enough, but the hush whisper of employees and the sharp of heels on the marble floor made me feel out of place. Kemtehan, a voice called. I looked up and saw a tall woman standing in front of me. She wore a lifted black skirt and a white button-up shirt. Her confident thought, her posture, the boss is waiting for you. Follow me, she said, her tone polite but firm. I stood up quickly, clutching my folder tightly as I followed her down the hallway. My heart turned louder with each step. Good luck, she said as we stopped outside a large door, giving me a small smile before walking away. I stared at the door for a moment before finally knocking. "Come in," a deep, commanding voice called from inside. I pushed the door open and stepped inside cautiously. The room was suspicious, modern, and natural light from the large window. A tall chair faced away from me, and I couldn't see who was sitting in it. "Sit," the voice commanding, sharp and authoritative. I quickly obeyed, sitting down on the leather chair in front of the desk. My hands were sweating as I placed the folder on my lap, and the chair slowly turned, and I froze. He was gorgeous, his sharp jawline, intense eyes, and perfectly styled dark hair made my brain circulate for a moment. He exhaled for his posture straight and confident. This had to be Jungkook and Ho's brother. "Did you bring your files?" he asked, his deep voice snapping me out of my gaze. Yes, I did," I stumbled, fumbling with my folder before handing it over. Jungkook took it without a word, and being flipped through the page, his expression unbearable. The silence in the room was suffocating as I watched him scan each page carefully. He finally said, his eyes still on the document. "You can speak English and French?" "Yes," I said, trying to sound confident despite my heart. He closed the folder and leaned back in his chair, folding his arms. His gaze met mine, and I felt like he could see straight through me. "Listen carefully," he began, his tone cold and firm. "I run a very strict office. I don't tolerate laziness, incompetence, or excuse. If you are going to work here, you will follow my rule to the letter." I nodded quickly, feeling the weight of his word. "Rule number 1," he continued, leaning forward slightly. "You will arrive at 7 a.m. sharp every day, not a minute later. If you are later, there will be consequences. Do you understand?" "Yes, sir," I replied, my voice barely able to whisper. "Rule number 2," he said, his eyes narrowing. "You will address me as Mr. Jian during work hours. I am your boss, not your friend." I swallowed hard. "Understood, Mr. Jian." "Good," he said, casually, leaning back again. "Rule number 3. I expect you to anticipate my need before I even ask. If I have to explain every detail things, you are wasting my time. You will need to prove that you are capable of keeping up." "Yes, Mr. Jian," I said again, feeling smaller with each word he spoke. "Your job is to make my life easier, not harder," he said, his tone sharp enough to cut clans. "If you can't handle the pressure, let me know now so we can don't waste each other's time." No, I can handle it," I said quickly, my voice trembling slightly. He raised an eyebrow as if he was not convinced. "We all see." For a moment, he simply stared at me, his intense gaze making me in my seat. "Anything else you need to ask?" he said finally, his voice still cold. As he hesitated, feeling nervous under his pitying stares. No, Mr. John." "Good. Tomorrow I want you here at 7 a.m. sharp. You will be assisting me directly, so don't make me regret hiring you." "Yes, Mr. John," I said, nodding again. He glanced at the folder on his desk. "You may leave now. Shut the door behind you." I stood up quickly, bowing slightly before leaving the room. As soon as I quickly outside, I let out a breath. I can't realize I'll be holding. Wow, I murmured to myself. That was intense. took a cab back home, my mind swirling with and thought about the interview. Jungkook was undoubtedly, and I couldn't shake off the feeling that work for him was going to be a challenge. But deep down, I couldn't deny that there was something about him that me, even if he was cold and man, there was a part of me that wanted to prove myself to him. Time escaped back home. Flixie was loading on the couch when I walked through the door. The moment he saw me, his face lit up with excitement. So, how did it go? Did you get the job? He asked, sitting up eagerly. I dropped my bag on the floor and signed. Yes, I got the job. Flexi clapped his hand, grin. That's amazing. I know you get it. See, I told you, do not worry. But I started flopping onto the couch next to him. The guy I am working for, he's a kind of jerk. Flexi grinned well mischievously. Wait. Start from the beginning. What happened? And more importantly, he is hot. I ground dry my eyes. Why is that the first thing you care about? Because Flexi said, "Look, now split." I sang crossing my arms. Okay, fine. Yes, he is hot, like ridiculously hot. He this sharp jawline, intense eyes, and this deep voice that couldn't probably make anyone weak in the knee. Felix squeezed, smacking my arms. Oh my gosh, that's even better. You were working from hot boss, living the dream. I shot him a look. Dream? More like a nightmare. He was so rude, Felix. He didn't even smile at me or say hi. He just told me to sit, asking for me files, and started throwing orders around like I am some robot. Oh, and he said if I'm late, he'll punish me. I added air, gutter pouting. Fleece gasped dramatically. Punish you? Oh, sound spicy. Fleece, I groaned, hitting him lightly with a pillow. I'm serious. I don't think he even liked me. He didn't seem impressed by anything. Fleece leaned back on the couch, still smiling. Maybe he is just one of those one of the outside soft on the inside types, like a grumpy cat. I shook my head. Grumpy is an understatement. He didn't even ask me how I was doing or introduce himself properly. He just said, "Be here at 7 a.m. sharp, or there will be consequences." I mimicked Jungkook's deep voice. My face in mock serious. Flixie burst out laughter, nearly rubbing over. Oh my gosh, you sound ridiculous. I'm not joking, Flix. What if I mess up? He seems like the type of fire me on the spot. Flix reached out, patting my shoulder. Hey, listen, you are amazing, okay? You are smart, hardworking, and you really good at everything you do. If he can't see that, then he is the problem, not you. I am feeling slightly comforted, I guess. But what if he is impossible to work with? His screen, then you do what you always do. Charm him with your weight and good looks. I bet he won't even know what hit him. I shook my head, laughing softly. You are impossible. Please wink. You love me anyway, but seriously, don't stress too much. You got this, and who know, maybe your complicated boss will surprise you and debate it. He muttered, standing up. Anyway, call me when dinner is ready. I need a nap after today. Flexi checker, sure thing, sweet dream, Mr. Assistant to a hot boss. I have stepping up to my room as Flexi laughed. The apartment deep down thought I couldn't have but wonder how tomorrow would go. Working for Jungkook was going to be interesting to say the least.